In my experience, every time someone picks Uranus, the whole team starts panicking. Some get mad, some lose hope. Why? Because he's not your typical meta tank. Most players would rather see a Franco, Belerick, or Tigreal, heroes with big CC ultimates and flashy stuns. But here's the thing, it's not always about the meta. It's about the player behind the hero. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly why. Let's break it down.
Initiate retreat!
Alright, let's break this match down. Early on, I'm soaking up damage, but I'm not going down. Most players panic in a 3v1 situation, but not Uranus. That insane regeneration is his biggest strength. Gato, Zilong, and Vexana all blow their ults on me. Meanwhile, my passive regen is stacking like crazy. The moment I pull back, just briefly, it's enough to reset and come back at full power. I'm not saying other tanks don't have sustain. Of course they do. That's what tanks are built for. But Uranus just hits different. When I play other tanks, I'm cautious depending on the enemy draft. I check bushes with limitation. I don't overcommit early. I'd rather not feed the enemy, especially since tanks can be squishy in the early game too. But when I'm using Uranus, I'm like, I'll check every corner and bait out their ultimates. And that's what I love the most about playing Uranus.
The monster won't.
And
Here's the thing about Uranus. He might look weak when he's low on HP, but if you don't finish him off fast, you're just feeding him fuel. Watch this. Saber catches me at just 20% HP, thinking it's an easy kill. He dives in, drops his ultimate, and it does nothing. My regen kicks in, my passive stacks up, and before he even realizes what's happening, boom, he's dead. Uranus is like a titan. He doesn't fall easy. The more pressure you put on him, the stronger he gets. And that's what makes him a nightmare in the right hands. A key tip for playing Uranus or any tank hero is to be smart with your positioning. As a tank, it's your job to control the pace of the fight, but that doesn't mean you're there to feed. No, your role is to stay in front of your team, soak up damage like a sponge, and force the opponent to waste their ultimates. But remember, disengaging when needed is crucial. Don't stay in the fight too long while your teammates do all the heavy lifting. If your team is far behind and you need to pull back to regenerate some HP, do it. The enemy might not be able to finish them off in time, so pulling back for a while is often the right call. If your team gives you grief for pulling away, just ignore them. Sometimes it's about surviving and re-engaging when the time is right. Bonus tip, items matter. A quick tip for anyone playing tanks, whether it's Uranus or any other. For items, never rely on the pre-picked tank build. Always check your opponent's draft and build accordingly. But if you're playing Uranus, listen up. There's one item you absolutely, no matter what, need to build, and that's Thunderbelt. What is Thunderbelt? For beginners. Thunderbelt is a tank item that gives you extra defense and a special effect. After you use a skill, your next basic attack does extra true damage. That attack also slows the enemy, making it easier to chase or escape Mika. It's perfect for heroes like Uranus, who keep spamming skills and want both survivability and damage. In short, skill, basic attack equals bonus damage plus slow. That's why it's a must-have item for Uranus. And remember, it's not just Uranus. Every hero in MLBB can be deadly, whether they're nerfed, meta, low pick, or overpicked. If you feel like trying someone out, go for it. I started playing MLBB 7 years ago as a marksman with my brother, but man, I couldn't connect with that role at all. Even in real life, I've always been the challenger type. Let me go first and see if it's dangerous, and the rest can follow. Sounds like a tank or a fighter, right? So playing safely behind a tank just wasn't for me. As a new player, I felt lost. I wasn't enjoying the game until one day my brother, who was already a pro, told me to just experiment. I picked Zilong, and damn, it was magical. From that day on, every season I chose different heroes. I didn't care if they were revamped, nerfed to the ground, or not popular. I followed my gut, picked the one that spoke to me, and focused on mastering it. No, I don't get savage moments or MVPs all the time because I'm always experimenting and learning. But this game, it's not just about being the best. It's about enjoying the journey while it lasts. So if you're struggling to find the right hero, my advice, experiment. And don't worry, I'll be making videos on all the heroes to help you understand them a little better. Smash that like button if you've ever been underestimated because same, bro, same. Now tell me in the comments, what underrated hero are you secretly slaying with while everyone sleeps on them? Don't forget to subscribe for more gameplay, breakdowns, and random tank wisdom you didn't ask for but totally need. See you in the next video, unless I'm busy soaking damage like a damn sponge again.